Our today's lesson is a lesson in life from a beggar. So, in this lesson, the first sentence is written here that Mina is a good friend of mine. She is an LIC officer earning a good salary, but there was something strange about her. She was forever unhappy. Whenever I met her, I would start to feel depressed. It was as though her gloom and cynicism had a way of spreading to others. She never had anything positive to say on any subject or about any person. The first sentence is written here that Mina is a good friend of mine. She is an LIC officer earning a good salary. It is told through the sentences to us that here the poet is speaking about her friend. So she spoke here that Mina is a very good friend of her, of the poet. Mina is a good friend of the poet. So the poet is speaking here that Mina is a LIC officer, and as she is a LIC officer, she earns a good salary. And but there was something strange about her. It is told through the sentences to us that, but the poet is speaking here about a friend that there is something strange about her. She found a strange behavior about the good friend. The next sentence is written here that whenever she was forever unhappy, whenever I met her, I would start to feel depressed. It is told through the sentences to us that the poet is speaking here that whenever the poet whenever the poet found the friend, whenever the poet found the friend, she found she was she was very much she was always unhappy, and she was always unhappy, and whenever the poet met her, the poet herself, she started feeling depressed with her friend. The next sentence is written here that it was as though her gloom and cynicism had a way of spreading to others. It is told through the sentences to us that the poet is speaking here that cynicism and gloom behavior and character had of the friend, that she was like that. So the friend was always unhappy, and whenever the poet met her in her life, the poet herself, felt she felt she felt depressed about the friend, in front of the friend. So the poet started to speak here that Mina, the friend, she had a gloom and cynicism behavior within her, and that she was in a way to speak to others. The next sentence is written here that, for instance, I might say to her, Mina, did you know Rakesh has come first day in his school? It is told through the sentences to us that the friend spoke here that the poet spoke here that about the friend, that Mina was the poet's friend. So the poet spoke here that the Mina had a gloom and cynicism behavior within her. So she had a cynicism and a gloom type of behavior and character about any other subject or about any other person. So, for example, if the poet will say about the friend to us, so whenever the poet speaks to Mina that Rakesh has come first in the school, so what do you say about Rakesh? If the poet herself asks Mina, so here in this case, what Mina will tell to us, we will get to know how she had a cynicism and a gloom character within her. The next sentence is written here that Mina's immediate reaction would be to belittle the achievement. Naturally, his father is a school teacher, she would say. So, when the poet asks Mina that Rakesh has come first in the school in exam, what do you say? So, Mina will answer there that Rakesh has come first in the school in exam, so definitely her father is a school teacher. That's why he came first in the exam in the school. She would speak like that. And the next sentence is written here that if I said Mina, Swetha is a very beautiful girl, is not she. She would be pessimistic. When a pony is young, he looks handsome. It is as that matters. Wait for some time, Swetha will be uglier than anyone that you know. It is told through the sentences to us that, and on the other hand, if the poet will ask Mina, if the poet will say to Mina that Sweta is a very beautiful girl, is not it, Mina? If the poet will say to Mina, so there she becomes pessimistic and she tells that when a pony is young, he looks handsome. It is the age to look handsome. That's why Swetha is looking beautiful. She will speak here. And again, the friend Mina added in that matters that you will wait that after some time Swetha will look uglier than any other. You just wait. Mina would say in front of the poet. So in these matters, the friend Mina of the poet had a cynicism and gloom character within her. She had nothing. She had nothing any positive things to speak to others. She always thinks negativity to others. She always speaks negativity to others. She always says the negativity things to others, and she had nothing any positive way to talk to others.